You're live.
Hi everybody, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. In fact, it's 5 o'clock right here in New York City. Hi Mo.
Katie?
How are you?
I'm good.
Katie. So we're going to make a cocktail tonight, and we've got some special help from Jeff Zakarian, who is an awesome chef and who has spearheaded a show that's running on Fox tomorrow night that's going to benefit, what is it benefiting?
Let's ask Geoffrey.
I don't know, you know what it's benefiting.
Benefiting people who need food.
Yes. What's the name of
The
the
frontline workers.
City
No,
Harvest.
City
Harvest.
Harvest, sorry.
Yeah.
We've lost our minds here. It's official. It's benefiting City Harvest. We've gone to their benefits before. They feed so many hungry New Yorkers, and we were really happy to be a part of it. So as a little warm-up, if you will, Jeff is going to teach us how to make this fancy cocktail that has a lot of ingredients, and Molnar, you've been working hard.
I need to go get all this stuff.
First of all, I hope you all are doing okay. I've been sort of like bleh all day about this quarantine
You look so
situation.
clean now.
I
You
do.
cleaned up. Yeah.
I washed my hair and I put a little lipstick
Looks
on.
good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, so tell me a little bit about this drink, John. I know Geoffrey's going to tell us, but tell us a little bit about the ingredients because these are very fancy.
Katie, let's get Geoffrey on. I have no idea.
Really?
Well, you know, it's his Lamb's Club gin special.
Oh,
It's a special cocktail that he does at his restaurant.
wow. So it's got gin?
It's got gin. It has this
Gin makes me
floral,
kind of mean.
Saint Germain
Uh-huh.
liqueur. He'll tell
I've been
us about
eating
that.
wheat then, sorry.
It has vermouth
Yeah.
and a bunch of stuff. And then it's
Okay.
got this concoction here. But
And that's-
let's let Geoffrey explain it. 'Cause
Okay, where the hell is he? This is some kind of ginger.
Don't.
No, but it smells
Don't rub
delicious
it.
because I love ginger.
It does smell nice.
Anyway,
I mean-
tell us what's going on, everybody. Are you here? Is anybody watching? Let's turn it up this light over here.
People are watching.
Okay, good.
They also felt lousy today.
Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just reached. Everyone says I'm a pretty positive person. I'm just not feeling that positive right now. I'm feeling lucky, always. Lucky because of you.
You're very lucky.
And also lucky that I have a house where and people can have their space, which is really nice. And I know a lot of people are in very hard situations, but I think it's okay
And Geoffrey is here.
to feel
Hi.
lucky, right? Hi, Geoffrey.
Geoffrey and Mark.
How are you?
Hello.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We're good. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you virtually.
I know.
It's nice to be on a double date.
I was just
Yeah.
saying that can you turn that up, Adriana, maybe? I was just saying that I've been feeling kind of down in the dumps today.
Oh, it's gray here. We had some snow. We're in upstate New York in Buffalo.
Wow.
And,
Must be
we're
cold.
hoping for spring.
It
Yeah.
is so cold, and but we are in the bar, and we're gonna have a virtual cocktail, which is so good. We're actually gonna drink together,
I know, this is
which
nice.
is even better.
How have you guys been doing through all this?
Well, we've been we're very fortunate.
Came upstate.
We came upstate, and our children are being schooled online like everybody's, hopefully, and
We're not sick, so
we're not sick, and they got stuck with a chef, so not bad. 3 meals a day. I cook.
he cleans.
I
It's
clean,
great.
I shop, I prep.
How old are your kids?
13, 11, and tomorrow George is 6.
Wow.
It's a
You
lot.
got
The
a house full.
homeschooling is a lot.
Homeschooling's a lot. It really is.
Yeah,
Even though
I feel for all the parents who are having to do math problems with their kids and all sorts of things that I'm sure I couldn't do at this point.
when the math comes up, I run out of the room and I get Margaret.
Are you good at math, Margaret?
She's good at everything.
Better than my husband, apparently.
No, she's good at everything. They teach math different than I learned. I don't know about you. I just like, it's weird how they teach it now. It's a different paradigm of learning, and I'm lost.
Yeah, I was never good at it, and something tells me I wouldn't be good at it today. But before we make the drink, I want you guys to talk a little bit about the event that you spearheaded for City
Yes.
Harvest and what City Harvest does, because it's such a great organization, even though I had a brain fart and couldn't remember the name momentarily. But tell us a little bit about it and why you were involved and who it serves.
Sure, that's we're happy to. My wife and I are and Carrot and Jared Keller are producing a telethon tomorrow at 7 o'clock with Fox 5, and I am the president of the Food Council, and I'm on the board. And the company City Harvest is a 100% privately donated charity that every day puts out 180,000 pounds of food to 1.2 million New Yorkers, and half of it's fresh produce. It's pretty incredible. And they've been doing it for 35 years. And it's one of these things that we just happen to have this incredible dynamic system with 22 trailer trucks and 85 community centers and mobile kitchens. So we were doing this anyway. We were doing 67 million pounds of food a year, all fresh, great, from all the great markets. They give it to us right before it expires. So we rescue the food. We run it to people who need the food. Now we're just deluged because 17 million people are unemployed. And so we got together and decided to do a telethon with New Yorkers, saving New Yorkers. And that's how it came about. And we started 2.5 weeks ago, and tomorrow we just saw the last edit. Actually, we have another edit yet to go. And tomorrow at 7 o'clock, we're putting it all together. We have Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Brooke Shields, Jim Gaffigan, yourself, Bobby Flay, Eric Repair.
Rachel Ray.
I'm missing so many people.
Competition.
But I have to say, your meatloaf
look
looks
good.
pretty good.
I don't know. It was better the next day.
Next day was excellent.
It was really good for meatloaf sandwiches.
I'm gonna give you, Katie. I'm gonna give you a secret for meatloaf. Okay.
All right.
For every 2 pounds of meat, you want to add 1 packet of gelatin.
Gelatin.
Really?
Yes. When you'll notice when the gelatin is absorbed and blooms, it keeps the moisture into the meatloaf, and you'll have the juiciest meatloaf you can ever imagine.
I'm going to try that, but can I ask you a question, Geoffrey?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, yeah.
Because we had a dispute that wasn't part of the show. See, there was a lot of water in.
No, it was like
I was the
oil.
sous chef. It didn't totally absorb the water, and I believe my theory was that Katie substituted Ritz crackers for breadcrumbs because she saw a TV show
called Little Fires Everywhere.
Anyway, that made it. I believe
I've heard about that show.
were less absorbent than the bread that should have been in the recipe. Jeffrey, Margaret.
That's a scripted show.
Listen,
Not reality.
I don't want to step on the show, but you know, a meatloaf it's a delicate balance of bread, eggs. I use pureed onions. I puree them with water in a blender because you have to have moisture. But if you have too much moisture, and you bake it too fast, it's gonna leak out. So the secret is gelatin, the right balance, and you have to cook it rather slow.
I'm gonna get you to send me the recipe, Jeffrey. I'm gonna try
No
your
problem.
recipe.
All right.
And wait,
no
can
problem.
I just ask one question before we make our drink, Jeffrey and
Yeah.
Margaret? Is City Harvest running into any problems with getting enough produce from
No.
farmers and from
No.
the sources to accommodate the needs of so many New Yorkers?
Our needs have quadrupled. We have the food. We just need workers. We need volunteers. We need more money to staff more, and we just didn't have the resources. I mean, we're doing 200,000 pounds a day now. Now we could do 600,000-700,000 pounds. It's silly, but all the people that were all the people that were in need before were in need in a great economic environment, right? So now with basically the light shut off, it's overwhelmed us, and so we have the mechanism. It's like we are ready. It's like shovel ready. We're not shovel ready. We've been open and doing business for 35 years. Now all of a sudden it's our turn to shine. And so that's why we're doing this, because we are ready to go. So when you give us money, we spend 93 cents of it goes out the door right away, $1. So it's a perfect scenario for us to help, because we're the person that has we're the company that has the most knowledge about it and how to deliver this food. So we're there.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes.
By the way, a lot of people are asking for the meatloaf recipe, but that's going to be on the show, right? You're going to have that?
No, my meatloaf recipe.
Yeah.
No, your meatloaf.
Jeffrey's variation.
No.
No.
We'll post it.
You just asked me now.
Will you post it? And will you send it to me, Jeffrey? And I'll post it too.
Yeah.
A
I
lot
sure
of people
will.
want your.
I sure will.
Yeah.
No problem.
Your tips.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So how are you guys doing?
Jeffrey, so no. We've invested a small fortune in this. I've got a lot of this.
And by the way, we're going to make a donation to City Harvest tomorrow night in honor of you both.
Thank
and
you.
in honor of the fantastic work that City Harvest does every single day, and especially in this pandemic.
Yes.
That's incredible. Thank
And
you.
we encourage all of you watching, even if you don't get to watch the show, first of all, try to watch the show. But if you don't, please consider a donation to City Harvest.
City Harvest.
City
City Harvest. Just
Okay.
cityharvest.org. Should we start to have a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Okay. Let's have a little. Let's have a little.
Did you lose them?
They're frozen.
I'm gonna walk Margaret
I know.
through the drink, and she's kind of frightened.
We can do it all
Okay.
together.
So we're gonna go through. Let's make sure we have. Always it's about mise en place, right? You gotta
Let's
have
do the inventory.
Okay. So I'm gonna say now I'm using this kind of gin. This is Plymouth gin. I love Plymouth gin. It's a London dry
We're
gin.
using, we have this, Jeffrey. We have Hendrix.
Hendrix. Even better because it actually is scented with cucumber skins.
Okay.
All right. Elderflower liqueur. I can see you did a run at the liquor store and you have a full bottle. I have a quarter bottle.
We'll send you some other recipes.
I've
for
never
the
used this.
elderflower.
I've never used this ingredient, so I think I've had drinks with it, but I've never bought a bottle.
It's spectacular. It's relatively new. It's only about 25 years new. It's elderflower and syrup. When you
It's
open it up,
supposed to be, Jeffrey, I heard that was really good for your immune system. Is that true?
all alcohol is good for your immune system, Katie.
Okay.
Let's get real. And our third ingredient is sweet vermouth or a sweet vermouth, which I have. This is a beautiful Antica formula. You can use it. You can use this, or you can use a simple sweet vermouth.
I think I saved some money on this one, Jeffrey. I'm like, I just give me that cheap one.
Yeah. So for over here, so now we have a jigger of simple syrup, okay, and that is made with ginger. So
I had a jigger.
So
you have
Jeffrey,
that?
last night I could not find that ingredient, so I bought ginger.
Yes.
And then we made a concoction of simple syrup and boiled the ginger in the simple syrup.
Perfect.
And I froze it and I let it
Perfect.
Wait,
overnight.
I have this jigger. This was my grandmother's. And
Oh, that's so sweet.
It says just a thimbleful.
That's huge. Well, that is so sweet.
That's
It's so
really
special to me.
Did you?
So we,
Yeah.
Okay.
so we have our ginger syrup, which a simple syrup is basically a very simple recipe. It's 1 part water, 1 part sugar. You boil it, you chill it, and then you infuse whatever you want. If you want to put honey, you can put honey. If you want ginger, you can put ginger. You make sure it's cold though before you do it. And
It's very cold now and it smells great. It smells like ginger.
It's great, and like you can put that with make it non-alcoholic. Put some soda water in it for the kids. Okay, then we have raspberries, fresh raspberries, right? And
Yeah.
small Persian cucumbers.
Oh, I don't have that. I've got a cucumber.
That's okay. Small Persian cucumber. I like these because I just mash them up with the skin.
Okay.
And limes.
Well, I've got a lime. I haven't done anything to it yet.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to walk Margaret through this.
Okay.
Don't cut your finger, darling. Okay, so let's start with cutting up the lime into, let's take a half a lime. We're going to make 2 drinks, okay? So let's take a half a lime, perfect. Cut the half a lime into 8 pieces. 8 pieces.
8 pieces. Okay.
Yep. The reason we're doing this, John, is because it's going to muddle easier. And by muddling, it's being smashing. So if you have a giant piece,
So then just cut them in half from here.
Well, this is your idea. All right.
Yep.
All right. So put that 8 pieces into the bottom of the mixer. You have a container.
We don't actually have a muddler.
Yes.
That's just
What do you
a
have?
muddler.
Show me what you have.
We have this bowl and we're going to smash it.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
Put it right in the bottom of that.
We don't have a pestle and mortar.
But so if you're thinking about the perfect gift for us, there you go.
A wooden spoon? You can use a wooden spoon.
You can use a wooden spoon, but if you have that masher, that's great. We have this muddler, this little thing here. Very nice. So into that, put about a 1/4 cup of ginger syrup with the lime.
A 1/4 cup of ginger syrup. Hold on, John.
Open up that cocktail breaker.
Just a
Open up the
1/4
beaker.
cup.
Yeah.
Here, Mo.
Open that up. The whole thing. The top. Yep. Pull it right off.
That's it.
No,
come
no,
off?
it opens. It opens.
Oh, there,
There you
yeah.
go.
There you go. Okay, put the lime and the ginger in there. Just like that.
1/4 cup.
Yeah.
No, but here, I've got a
Here's a
cup
quarter
right
cup. Here, Mom.
here. I got a quarter cup right here.
Okay.
It's going to be a quarter cup is there.
Yeah, you know, it's not, it's like if you're going to do this again and then you're going to say, you know, it's too sweet, you're going to put less. It's fine.
Okay.
Now, I want you to get about a nice handful of raspberries, throw them right on top of that. Beautiful. Now, I want you to take the cucumber
Yep.
and take about 2 inches of that cucumber and chop it up.
You want? Do we take the skin off of it?
That one you're going to need to take the skin off of.
Okay, here. I'll do it.
That's why I have
Yeah.
Katie.
Just like 2 inches of it. Don't do the whole thing. That's perfect. Take about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, chop it up roughly, throw it right in that beaker.
So this is a good. If you have a cucumber that's a little past due, this is a good use.
Yeah, sometimes the cucumbers get soft. It's perfect.
How do we chop it?
Just like that. It's fine. That's enough.
You want really?
Yep. Put it back in there now. Now you're going to use. You have your. Let's review what we have in there. We have our ginger syrup.
That came from here.
We have our ginger syrup. We have our raspberry. We have our cucumber, and we have what else we have in there?
Lime.
That's it.
Lime.
Limes. Okay, lots of lime. Now, muddle like crazy. Just smash it. Smash it. You can't smash it enough. Now remember, this is going to stay. This garnish is going to stay in the drink.
What if we do? What if we
No,
do,
no, no, no,
But I'm going to mash it in here. So
No, mash it. No, don't do that.
No. Wait, Geoffrey, look, I could mash it.
Oh,
right here.
okay. Well, that's a new way of doing a drink. Wow, you're good.
And I'm going to put it back in there because we don't have a muddler.
Wow. Okay.
So
So
I'm going to pour it back in there so I can really mash it.
So this is what's called muddling, and this is a
Let me see
this is
this
a drink
muddling.
that we made. This is a version of a Pim's Cup #1. Pim's
Yeah.
Cup is a London drink from the 40s, and it's basically gin infused with quinine and a bunch of herbs.
Jeffrey, that's sort of getting it done.
That's great. Keep going. So this is a version of it. We call this the Lamb's Cup, and that's why we put some raspberries and some cucumber. Now, as mashed as you can get it. Once you get it completely smashed, you can put it back in that beaker.
I will.
And now you're going to add your ice and add
How much
about, remember, we're going to pour this directly into the glasses, your
It looks like that.
your Collins glasses.
Keep
I
it
think that's
chunky.
good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
chunky's
good. So you guys got 2 Collins glasses going on?
Yeah, we've got 2 glasses.
Beautiful. Now fill that about a quarter of a way. You're going to take the ice out of the glass. Take the ice out of the glass and pour about 1 glass worth of ice in the beaker. All right, good. Excellent. Now, we're ready for the booze. Are you ready, everybody?
Yeah, the booze.
All right, so normally we go by like ounces, but I'm going to say 2 measures. A measure is a British terminology, and they use it because it means they can put as much as they want. So I'm going to say take the gin first, put about 2 ounces of gin, which is about a 2-second pour.
Is that
Start, go.
1, 2.
A little bit more. Keep going, Margaret.
Oh my gosh.
Keep going. Okay, that's good. Now put about half as much elderflower.
1, stop.
A little bit more.
Stop.
A little bit more.
Really?
Yeah. Keep going, Margaret. Okay.
Okay.
Now put the same amount of sweet vermouth.
We're getting close to the top.
Okay, we're done. Same amount of sweet vermouth or white vermouth, whatever you like.
Okay.
All right. Now, I want you to put the cover on and just shake it lightly.
I always think I'm going to get the cover on.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Now, divide the contents into the glasses, and you should not fill the glasses up all the way, about 3/4 of the way.
But don't put any ice in the glass, Jeffrey?
No ice in the glass. The ice is going to come from the beaker.
Okay.
If you want some more ice, you can put them in, obviously. And just be careful.
It's so strong.
No, it's not. Wait, you haven't even started yet. We haven't finished.
This
Very
looks
good.
John is so strong.
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, you want to, John? You want to take the cap off. You want all the stuff you want in there.
Oh.
Can I get that for you, honey?
Okay, this is what it's going to look like. See that?
Yeah, you can get it. It's like,
All the stuff is in there.
You guys. Sean's having some trouble.
Oh.
I need
Hold
Henry.
Get it?
Really?
What did he do? He's so strong. He could.
Okay, I got it.
Got
Those are easy. So put
Yeah,
the
so
top
divide-
for everything.
Make sure you get everything. All the. Yes, there you go.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yes. Now what you're gonna do is put a couple more cubes on top. Don't fill it up all the way. Okay. Now we're gonna add a topper of soda water. Now a traditional Pim's Cup #1 adds ginger ale, but we don't want enough sugar. We have enough sugar in there from the Saint Germain. All right. So just top it off with soda water.
Okay. Any more?
Garnish with whatever garnish you have.
We've got.
How about this?
We have fresh mint. Couple
Oh,
of
we got
raspberries
fresh
are
mint.
great.
No, I think our fresh mint's
No,
gone.
we got fresh mint.
Hold on, we have fresh mint.
Yeah,
We got
baby.
fresh mint too.
I got mint. Princess.
Oh no, it's okay. Okay. These look delicious, I have to say.
There we go.
Should we cheers?
Want a straw?
Wait, hold on. We're putting our garnish on.
All right. We're getting there.
That's so pretty.
Thank you. Okay, Geoffrey, what do you think?
It looks great to me, and
Looking
if we follow
good.
directions, we're going to be on our butts in about 20 minutes. Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers, guys.
Good health.
That's delicious.
That is delicious. And you don't need to stir it after you put the club soda on top?
Well, you can, but it's a topper. So what you do is you can touch
Put
it
a
once in a
straw.
while, but if you have a straw, it works. But there's so much stuff in this drink, I don't recommend a straw. But there's a lot of alcohol in there, but you don't really taste it.
No, you don't.
It's delicious. I bet you could do it with blueberries too, right?
You could do it with blueberries. Normally, a Pim's Cup #1 is the gin-based syrup. They put lemons, limes, oranges, and they top it with ginger ale. Especially in New Orleans, they get it very sweet. I think this is a really refreshing drink in the summer for like a 5 o'clock sunset cocktail.
It's delicious. I love it. It's
I like
good.
it.
Nice job, Walt.
Thank you. Where do one of these go for at the Lambs Club?
Not as much anymore. We'll give you one.
There you go. This is great.
Well, this was so fun, you guys. Thank you for spending happy hour with us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Thank
pleasure.
you
It's
for
a pleasure.
cooking for us for City Harvest.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And tomorrow we're gonna have some fun. We can text and tweet back and forth.
Okay, and definitely, Geoffrey, send me the recipe because a lot of people want it for the meatloaf. And also, will you send me the recipe for this too?
Yes,
You got it.
coming at you.
Okay.
Cheers. Take
Cheers.
care.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
everybody.